In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get 5 hours of your life back this week. Hi everybody, I'm Jason Everett, one of the trainers down here at Business Refuel. And if you're like me, a business owner, you probably wear a ton of hats. And even if you're just a salesperson, you're probably doing 10 times the things that you should be doing in order to be successful. See, the problem for business owners and leaders like yourself is that we often figure out ways to become extremely important by doing unimportant tasks. And what I mean by that is, if you're really good at doing a lot of things, then you're constantly in demand from your business and for your job. Meaning you're the go-to person that everybody goes to get things accomplished, right? You're the keeper of the keys. You're the one who has the credit cards. You're the one that can take care of the really big problems and the really big issues. So how do you figure out what are the areas of your life you can potentially outsource so you get more of your hours back inside your given week? Well, so a little bit about me. I don't just run Business Refuel. In fact, I run several other businesses. But the only way I'm able to run other businesses is A, doing things like this, like shooting videos, so I don't have to be talking to every single one of my clients and prospects like you are with me right now. You're interacting with me digitally. But the other thing that I do is I outsource a lot of the things that I do, meaning I have staff inside my office, but I also find ways to outsource outside of my office into other people that get amazing things done for me. In fact, I was inspired by this because this morning I got a message back. I was working with some outsourced developers that I work with in Vietnam that actually did a lot of work overnight, and then first thing in the morning they sent me some great material I was able to use for one of my other businesses. Now, what I'm about to say is probably pretty controversial. For a lot of people, they don't like the idea of outsourcing. You know, sending work to people outside of this country is a scary thought because they'd rather keep the work inside this country. Well, I just want to say it this way. The reason why I like to outsource is A, people work while I'm sleeping. That's the best leverage you can possibly have. But the second thing I want to say is that by me outsourcing some of the work that I would not want to pay to get done here in the United States, I actually can create more job opportunities here inside the United States because I can create more work in ways that I can't get done by outsourced vendors. So I can actually employ more people here. So the main thing I want you to get is how do you think globally in order to win locally? There are a ton of projects that I get outsourced that allow me to bring other jobs right here into the US. But the best thing you can do is they're working while you're sleeping. And it's also very easy because you can't micromanage somebody that you're not there in front of, right? So I have people that I work with in the Ukraine, in Vietnam, in Hong Kong, all over the world that are working for me every single day to allow me to do the things that we do inside our business for day in and day out. So I'm going to give you and pull back the curtains on all the resources that I use so you can have access to some of those same things and start to get your ideas, your mind turning about what things to outsource. Maybe it's a graphics design project, or maybe it's a video project, or maybe it's a research project, something like that. So here's all the resources. I want you to check out odesk.com. Also want you to check out elance.com, which those two have recently merged together. Then I also like Fiverr, Fiverr.com. They have a great online marketplace that helps people to get things done for as little as $5. You can get things quite a bit accomplished. You check that one out. The other resource I want to give you is freelancer.com for graphics projects and video projects and even for coding projects if you're trying to build an app, for example. Now, another great resource if you're trying to get things done locally, and this is an expanding resource. It was created and co-created by a guy named Timothy Ferriss, who wrote the book 4-Hour Workweek, which you've probably heard me refer to before. And the resource is called taskrabbit.com, and it's only available in, I think, the top 20 markets right now. But you can actually get people locally that come rated and ranked to go do things like go grocery shopping for you, do errands like go and drop your laundry off. There's amazing things you can get done by outsourcing. So here's my point. Find as many things in your life right now that you can outsource that give you more time back. And my guess is there's probably between 3 to 5 hours of your life that you could get back just by simply outsourcing. And the key and the rule of thumb here is that if you make a certain dollar per hour, whether you make 20 per hour, 50 per hour, 100 per hour, or even $1,000 per hour, every hour that you pay for somebody else to do the work, as long as you're paying less than what you make, you've earned that back in your life. So even if you make $15 an hour, maybe you can find somebody for $10 an hour or $5 an hour to get some of that stuff accomplished. So in the comment section below, what I want you to do is write down 5 tasks that if you put on your calendar next week to outsource, you get 5 hours of your life back. And I guarantee it's going to start to change and make a huge difference for you in every single day. It starts with one small task and builds to a bigger one. So that's it for me, Jason Everett. Until then, be amazing to everyone you meet, and I hope to see you back on other videos like this in the future. If you like this video, find us on youtube.com/businessrefuel or facebook.com/businessrefuel and give our page a like. Take care.